Good morning, everyone, and welcome. Before we start, we have a disclosure. Please be aware of risk of a future trade-in. All our videos are for educational purpose only. If you want to follow our signals, our auto trades, you're very welcome, as long as at your own risk. We just got a new signal on the auto trade. The ES, NASDAQ, and Russell. Normally we start at 10 o'clock. It's now 9:39. So I was hoping that we can catch some new signal for you before 10 o'clock, because we have just at 9:30 the market start run. And we are right at the target at the moment with the NASDAQ. If you the ones that just join us today, sell 95525. This is the auto trade takes. Target 944, and your target is hit on the NASDAQ. So it's right at this number. The target hit at 942. So target hit on the NASDAQ. The market is extremely fast. ES, we have not hit the target yet. We're about to hit the target. We did actually 94.50, and I still have the trade somewhere right there. So we're gonna move them up a little bit. We will cover a lot. Just give me a second to set it up a little bit. I was not expecting to start at 10 o'clock, earlier a little bit. So as we see, the ES hit the target from the entry price. And let's see what the CL is doing. The CL on the zone automated trade, we have the new automated 55.94, and we are expecting 56.75 on the ES, which we have $700 in this trade. Very good. And let's look at the YM. The YM, it is pulling back on the YM. Okay, for the ones that just joined us, we are the market analyzer. Gives you the entry. Sometimes I'm busy, I cannot cover everything, but you will have a signal yourself. You can read the signal on the first column here, left upper corner. There is a new signal, and then it tells you the time, the entry price, and the target. I'm sorry, guys, just a second. Gives you the entry price, target, and how many ticks. And the market analyzer is based on one trade, one lot. We have a pullback on the NASDAQ. So there is a pullback everywhere. So let's see what happened. So the market is just open now. It's going left and right, but we nailed it. And if there is a new signal, we nail it again. And as now you see here, the DAX, there is a new signal, buy at 4975, target 5185. So it's all right in front of you. And this is ATM, automated to trade. And then we will be covering some other automated to trade. We're gonna be also covering the new system. And we're gonna be covering the swing trading as well, and the scalping. So there is a lot to cover today, and a little bit out of it. We had a beautiful 1 week break, and we decided this year to split it to two, instead of having 2 weeks in one time. We took 1 week, and then we're going back now this week, work, and then take 4 days off again next week. But this week we're going to be live, and then we deserve to have a little break once a year. We will be covering the scalpers and the swing trading, but first we need to keep our eye on the market to get the new signals. And on the ES, guys, there is nothing but a short trade at the moment on the ES. If we look at the ES, we have a heavy resistance at 98.50, so there is nothing but going down. And this pullback is not going to make it. Most likely will not make this pullback, and this is actually a re-entry. And we will keep our eye on the ES. The 98.50 on the ES is your key. 98.50 is your key, gentlemen. And here they knocked us out of the trade on the Russell, and then it kept going. Typical. But it hit the target 2 times, so it's finished with this one. We have the CL. It's taking that trade. And for the YM traders, it's not too late to start taking a trade on the YM. You can take a trade limited order at 257, limited order sell at 257. NASDAQ is too late for you to take any trade. ES is too late. If you're not in the trade, it's too late for you. So the NASDAQ is going nicely. We are already crossing the target on the NASDAQ. The next drop on the NASDAQ is going to be around 927.50. This is amazing market today. The ES hit, if you look at the ES has hit the target, then went back to the projection 98, and now is going and retesting the 95. This is your zone here, 95. So if we are breaking the 95 area, there is a good potential for 91.75. So this guy came in twice to that level. So we'll see how gonna act on this one here. Hello, my friend. How are you? Okay, guys, we are on a standby to see. This is funny. This chart is not letting me. I'm gonna open a new chart. The market analyzer is based on 1 minute and one contract only. So we have right now 200 ticks based on one contract only, not 3 and 4, and it is 1 minute. For the CL traders, this is it, guys. It's over. You need to close position on the CL. It is done. And on the Nasdaq now, it seems like we are going to the 79. Okay, you still only have one life. I saw that. Normally you go on 10 with the Nasdaq. So now we are going down to the 27.25. And the mystery right now with the ES, the key is 95. We have dropped from the 96 as we expected to 95. And now the next, and if you notice on the ES, new signal on the Russell buy, new signal on the Russell buy, 548, target 562. Anyway, if we notice on the ES has hit the target 2 times, 94, more than 2 times, actually 4 times. I don't know if you can see this on YouTube, but there is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 to the target, and the ES has not been able to break after we measured the target on that system. Did not is going sideways right now between a projection at 98 and trying to break the 95 level. So you got to be very careful with the ES, how you want to make a decision on that. Or if you want to stay out of trouble, you can, and then wait on the new signal comes out, like what happened on the Russell. Right now on the Russell, we just had a buy. Is a struggling Russell because of the ES. CL, it is over. This is the last point, the projection at 56.16. If we are not going to survive that line, 56.16, that means it's over. So the 56.16 is the key for the CL at the moment. What else we have? We will be covering the auto trades as well. And we will be covering this is very funny on the this is a totally two different system. On the signal we have a sell at 97.75, and on the projection automated trade we have the same number. This is amazing, so it tells you that is a key, the 97.75, because here is a two different system taking the same number. I mean, they are totally different approach to the market. And there we go. Welcome to trading. You think you've seen it all, and then you get surprised by find out every day there is a new excitement in the market. Could be good, could be bad. As we expected on the CL, gentlemen, 56.16. This is what our last hope on the CL, and it did not cross it. So there is a good potential now. If we can break the 56.30, then we are in a good. If the CL did not break the 56.30, close that trade is $600 trade. You're not gonna get any better than that by yourself anyway. So to our traders, you can see that you have the auto trades, you have the signals. Yeah, it's right in front of you. Here is the equation on this one here. We have a sell entry on the ES based on 1 minute, and it made $250 and hit the target right to the take at 94.50. It did what exactly supposed to. But look at this. This is very interesting to our trader, to our members. Priority is to push my traders to start looking at the market differently. This is a 3 minutes. and the 3 minutes the price action, the projection has there is a new signal 6E by 110, and then 20 to 215 is the target. But here is the beauty about that. When you combine those two together, if we notice, I'm putting on this 3 minutes, I'm putting the entry signal on that, and the entry signal is from the market analyzer. So I'm letting the zone take in the trade, and at the same time I'm combining two systems together. Now, if we want to look at the 3 minutes on the ES, we just have a sell at 95 level. So what is telling us that is that trade, you're gonna stay with it, and it is gonna give me also the exit point if I wanted to exit on that. So when we are combining those two together, it is making a really giving us a pinpoint how much we are in it, and how much we are getting out of it. And it is really amazing when you combine those two trades together. Now, let me show you something here on the NASDAQ. The NASDAQ is taking the fully automated trade on the signal. This is not an ATM. We cannot do anything about it. But now start firing those reversals. Those reversals are not, they are not repaint reversal. Those are a real reversal, a genuine reversal. And this one here is a fully automated. So if we go like this, once this bar closes, it's going to kick back to the same number. We cannot control this one here. And this is a 460 on that trade. So this is really, really amazing. When you combine those two together, they can be extremely powerful. So let's see what else we have. So this is really, what didn't go back? It's funny. Why it didn't go back? Because this is a fully automated trade, should go back, and today is not going back. There we go. So we are coming to the target, and this is nice. The ES is a good start because the other system given us a sell signal. So this is another advantage. We have $375 in the pocket, and now we have the entry signal right there. We can take advantage of it. As you see from the 1 minute, this is where we're struggling, like what we said, 93.75. If we are able to break the 93.75, they are extremely accurate, those zones. Final destination on the ES till 12 o'clock, it is 91.50. You're not going to get anything below the 91.50 from now to 12 o'clock. Promise. So the target for the ES, it is 91.50, and the 93.75 now got rejected, as you see here, which is going to be is an extreme area now. Is going to play between the 93.75 and the 95 level. It is extreme. It is very tight, caught in this channel, 95 point and 93.75. So the ES is caught in that small, tiny channel. So when you are automated, this is going to be a nightmare for you when you are automated trading here. We have a new signal on the gold, and it is a buy, 1427.3. Target is 430.5. So on the NASDAQ full automated, we're about to hit it. There we go. Okay, guys, final destination is coming to the 91.50 is over. You cannot get anything out of it. Nasdaq is closing, and this one here is 89.25. I'm not sure it's gonna make it to this target, but we will try and see if we can do that. Oh yeah, I forgot the one on the signal. Now we are 990 on the entry signal. If we look at the Nasdaq is one contract is 955.25, target 34, made 100 take. This is exactly what it is, and we made 200 takes because it's two contract. This one here is a base on one contract, and made 100 take means $500. So right now we are eating banana with the DAX, and we are heading south to the Russell. The gold is already on the last signal we called for you. There is already 12 ticks um, into the profit. Um, so what else we have? I'm waiting until this market to slow down a bit so we can cover some different automated trade. Nasdaq is doing well. This one here, the 3 minutes, and the ES. It is a struggling area on this ES between those two lines. We'll see what will happen. But don't expect to go anything below the 91.50 today. That is, um, uh, it is a bit hard. It's amazing, guys. I'm sorry. I mean, I was just off 1 week. Today is my first day back behind the screen, and it is like totally out of shape. But it is amazing when you don't practice in the market or you stay away for a week. You really need your eye to get readjusted to everything again, and this is really amazing. If a 1 week can do that to person, so let's look at the story on this one. We are about to close this one. Let's see if this ES. You see how this ES getting caught between 93.7 is caught between 1.5 point, folks. So and now um, it's gonna drive you crazy to get to the 91.25. So look, you see how it is caught between 1.5 point. This is it. So if it cross the 95, close your positions on the ES and get ready for a new trade on the new signal on the ES. So let's look at it and see what happened on this one here. I love it. It cannot get better than that. I really cannot get better than that. It's like you are on an an autopilot. You are in charge with the market. The market is not in charge with you. This is really amazing, and you are predicting constantly what's going on in the market. This is the most advantage we have, that we know ahead of time. We are not trying to figure out where. We're always ahead, one step, two step ahead, always, always. And that's what it's all about, the future trading. We know the limitation for every instrument, practically 8 out of 10 every single day. And this is power. This is power, as we expecting on the ES, where it's going to be chopped. This is power. We expect it not to come below the 91.50 today at 12 o'clock. This is power. This is uh, good information to know your limitation, when to trade, when not to trade, and when to stay out of that mess when there is a mess. So, folks, I think we have covered everything here right now, and we are okay. We are just waiting on Mr. ES here to see if he's going to break. If this ES break in this 95 close, it is finished. We are about to get new signals in this area here. For the Russell, let me see, where are we with the Russell? The Russell is struggling because we had a buy signal. For the DAX traders today, actually the DAX did very well today, and early this morning. If you really want to trade the DAX, you have to set your auto trade at 3-4 o'clock in the morning, or if you want it to be when you get up at 6 o'clock Eastern time, you can do that. But those are the morning session on the DAX. This is you can start your DAX at 4 o'clock Eastern time, 5 o'clock, 6 o'clock. They're all good. And then you don't want to trade the DAX when the US session, that's for sure. And this is all of them today hit the target. And all of them one trade, started this one here, what time? Started at 5 o'clock. One trade, 3,422. This one here started at little bit before 5 and nailed 6,144 on one trade. So on a Tuesday morning, you hit this. What you should do tomorrow? Increase your trade? No. What you should do tomorrow, stay in bed and get some sleep, and don't trade for the rest of the week. You do not go the second day and increase your trade, because I don't know what's going to happen tomorrow. So on a day like this, you say, I'm done for this week. Thank you very much. And it was a pleasure trading with you, and I'm out of here. That's what you need to do. You do not go back the second day and lose your money. So this is the biggest mistake you make when you think sitting on a blackjack table, you're going to be winning all day long. This is a wrong thinking. And in the strip, I was laughing. I don't play in the casino. It's against my rules. And I saw the same thing when those guys are playing the roulette and everything. One guy have a big chump, and then he lost it all, exactly like trading, And I was watching it, and I'm trying to see the behavior of this guy sit in the casino, and it is the same thing. He sit and keep pushing his luck until he empty out his pocket, and then he leaves. There's one guy lost all his holiday money in 2 days. So his wife was not very happy about it. But and he have 2 children as well. So what I'm saying is, guys, with the trading, if you get up in the morning, you trade in ES, Nasdaq, Dow Jones, you made a good money. Go to the beach, go clean your car tomorrow. Stay away from this market. This is exactly what we were expected, 91.50. And kiss the ES goodbye. It's finished. There is no more trades to the downside. It's over, overdone. And they might go ahead and jump it a little bit up and down here, 1 bar plus minus 1 bar. But kiss the ES goodbye. It is finished, over from now to 12 o'clock. And for the NASDAQ, we are this is a fully automated trade. We are going, it's the same one as this one here. This one here is an ATM. This one here is an ATM. And look, I can move the needle up and down. And the 3 minutes is fully automated. But what I want to go back to this one here, guys. This is the zone automated trade. And we had the signal, as I told you. And now we are hitting exactly at 91.50. I think I will call it off for that trade, and I'll go ahead and start wanted to close it. Then how we gonna close the trade? Where is the second? Where is the resistance? Is 95 level? 95 level. Then you can take it to the 95 level, right there at the floating fibs 95 level. So nothing can be done on the ES. It is finished. It is over. And good luck trading it now. This is where actually you need to start to reverse the market, folks. One more. Let me see what else we have. Are we out of the trade on the CL? We are out of the trade on the CL. We are done with that. What else we have? We have, the YM. The YM also come into the final point here. Let's see if it's going to push a little bit further down below those numbers. And where I'm going to put all those, this is the black one, folks. This one here is the zone. And this one here is the signal. Oh, thank you, sir. My one of our members said there is a new signal. It is a new signal on the 30-year Treasury bond, Ben. Okay, I'm sorry. I apologize, guys. I didn't see it. But anyway, 30-year Treasury bond, a new signal. It is 5415. So you can put a limited order at 5415, limited buy order at this number here. And wait till the market come to you. Thank you, sir. It is an amazing, the zone automated trade. It is amazing. Are you using it, Ben? Okay. We are done with the NASDAQ. We're out of it. Now we still have the signal ES and the signal ES from the market analyzer and the projection automated trade. And the YM. The YM also, there is a fatigue in there. There is. So it's over for this market to go down. And now we are okay, Virgilio, if this today a very safe day, I'm impressed. This is Vergello 2739. Did you take a pill the night before, Vergello? What's happened to you? You're usually very aggressive. Or you must have a bad day when I was gone. A very bad day when I was gone. Let's look at the Nasdaq. Keep our eye on the Nasdaq. I mean, are you still? You closed the Nasdaq, didn't you? Because once it crossed this yellow line, it's finished on the Nasdaq. So the Nasdaq is finished. Close position, guys, on the Nasdaq is finished. And the YM, uh, if you are on two contract, take one out and leave one. And if you are on two contract with an ES and you don't have a safety pill like Velgerlo today, uh, close one trade and keep one trade in your hand. You never know. The market sometimes can be very funny market. You will never get bored with the market. Never. Every day there is a new thing. There is not even one day is the same. So let me put it back before I make a mess in here. Guys, when you go on a holiday for 1 week, you should talk to your boss. You should have a holiday after the holiday to recover. Okay, let's see if there's anything to trade right now. Nope, nothing. Nothing. We are stuck in this area, guys, like what we said. The Nasdaq hit 158 ticks for one contract. ES hit 23 ticks. YM 49. Forget the others. If you don't have the money for the CL, DAX, Russell, no, don't worry about it. So if you're just on a limitation, ES, Nasdaq, and Dow Jones, how much it costs you to take one contract at your broker? You can survive with a couple $1,000. Hello, Mr. Sato. As we see the ES, as we expected, this is what I love about it. This is where we are having the best time in our life with the future trading, because we are predicting constantly. For the last year, we've been going on live every day on a YouTube to prove that we can predict. And for 1 year, going live on a YouTube, and if you go through the whole year, and it is live, no holy bully in there, not a pre-made video. We are good on a prediction, 8 out of 10. That's all what I need. That's all what I need in this life. I don't need anyone else. So as you see, the ES, as expected, as we predicted, from one level to the second to the third level, and we drove this ES exactly where. Now, and if you notice, it stayed on that area here 5-6 times. And does that mean I need to get excited with this now, this empty hot air balloon? No, it's done. You made 650 on that trade. It's done. If you are trading the automated, you want to push it to the target of the 3 minutes. You can push it to the target on 3 minutes and get it over with. Get it out of your. Okay, Sato, I got my plate full, and when you become a member, we will give you a big hug, and we will give you all the support you want. So today, let's go back on the YM. The YM, there is a potential uh, to break that area here. And you know what, guys? I have no target on this, and we will be. When you don't see anything, look on the 3 minutes automated to trade the signal. I'm gonna take this one here, so we will not get you confused with the others. But this one here is a signal entry on the YM. There is a target at 71.79, and there is no pivot. Uh, there is nothing holding that. Not there is nothing holding this YM. So that's really scary. It could be dropping a lot. I don't know. It depends on Mr. ES. So we'll see what will happen with Miss. Um, the Nasdaq. There is nothing left on the Nasdaq, guys. It's finished. And the ES 89.25 done, and the ES the YM is really concerning me. Well, we have the institutional. If you look at the YM, we have the institutional numbers on the YM, and those the first target on the institutional for today before 12 o'clock is 71.39. This is very interesting, the 71.39, and I doubt it at the moment we can nail that number. So I think we have a problem with this area here on look at how thick those walls are on the right at the target, and look how thick the walls are on the ES. So the party is over, guys. The party is over, close, and now we are going to close the projection automated trade, and we're gonna. It is finished. It is finished on this. Uh, let me. This one here is finished. I'm gonna let me show you. It's the same thing what we have showed you on the. This is really amazing. I want to show you the CL. The CL, if we look, is the same story. What we have done this maneuver with the ES. The CL. I'm not sure if this a new signal. I'm sorry, guys. I got my hands full, so sometimes I don't. I miss some. Let me see. Okay, as you see here, this is a new signal. We have a must be new signal. We have a sell entry at Ben. Ben keep did the CL come out with a new signal? I don't want to. Anyway, we have a sell entry at 56.04, and we are coming exactly to the projection at 56.12. It's nothing going to happen here. Nothing is going down. But what I want to show you is this new auto trade. Those are your zone automated trade. And it's same thing has happened on the ES while ago, and we nailed much bigger target. The zone took a trade from 56.27, Okay. And I'm using the 1 minute, and this is the entry signal for the market analyzer here. You know, I can see there is a problem here. We have a support line at 5603, and that's why it's kicked right away back. So if you want to trade the CL, you need to put the limited order sell at 5602. But what is nice about that, we have an early prediction at the zone, and the auto trade took it much earlier. Actually, you can use that for reversal, because it's really pinpointed way earlier than the signal. And we have a sell signal on the 1 minute right there, right in front of you. This is a different automated trade. So we are already on that trade 300, and plus we have something here verifying for us this is an entry point. So whatever, if this market going to break this support line at 5603, you did not just nailed one good trade. Now you are enjoying nailing the second trade on the same market, on the same opening position. That's mean we're not leaving any crumbs on the table. We're nailing it. Of course, sometimes it's gonna kick back. You're gonna close. Welcome to trading. But this is a very interesting point when you are using the zone automated to trade, and then combine and put the entry signal from the market analyzer on your chart. You know what? Instead taking exit at $400, you say, you know what? I'm gonna take my chances here, and I'm gonna a little bit hold my horse on taking or exit those trade, and let's see if I can nail it on the base from the entry signal to the 5579 right there. If you want to put in a buy. So it is up to you what you can do. But and and I will show you. We Yesterday we had a meeting, and on the next webinar on Monday. On Monday, it will be webinar for our traders on Monday, but then I'm taking off Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, off 3 days off. As we said, Stan having 2 weeks off, summer holiday. I said we will take 1 week off, come back, work 1 week, and then take a few days off. So that's what we are going to do. But we came out with a very, very smart scanner, and it is beautiful. It's not like the one we showed you yesterday. It was the basic version, and I look forward to share it with you on Monday. And so, what else we can do here? Anything to chew on? Okay, so we said that half an hour ago. Once we hit this level here, there is nothing left, and this is exactly what happened. And the same thing with the YM. I was worried about this YM if it's going to drop further more, and it didn't. It just hold. And the Nasdaq hit the target, and it is over. The party is over. Elvis left the building. It's nothing to trade anymore. Whoever traded around 9:30, 9:40, you made your bread for today, and whoever came late, welcome to trade in. Tomorrow it will be another day. There is nothing we can do. Right now there is nothing. The only thing you can do, guys, is take your reversal on your micro account long, reversal long, on your micro account on the YM and NASDAQ and ES. Micro account, because then you can. But the party is over on those two, and we are going to close position on all of them. Is finished. One thing for the NASDAQ traders, we have a big size of traders use the NASDAQ. Yes, turn the lights off. Why, Ben? Don't you use a candle light? You're cheap. You use a neon light. Just joking, sir. Okay. Here, something on the chart I need the traders pay attention to. This number here is not just for fun. We have on the NASDAQ or ES, CL, Russell, any given market. Look, where is your YM? 27, 27, 1. Okay. Now, on this one here, this is the key for that NASDAQ today to get the 90. Look at it. We did not just give you a bunch of auto trade ATM strategies and we say have a nice life, because it is very important for that trader to know how to trade beside the auto trade. This one here, this number 793275, it is a re-entry. We calculate where you need to re-enter the market. So when there is when you experience that, and the market is climbing to your re-entry point, this is a key for either make it or break it. What does that mean? Those are extremely profitable trading. Why? First of all, if you put a limited order at 32.25, sell order, because this is a re-entry. Okay. And those are not dummy. Let me show you why it's not dummy. If you look at the NASDAQ, how it dropped, and look on the YM where it is, it's a straight line. So they don't work as a dummy indicators. So now this is where I want you to keep your eye on the 32.75. Why? The 32.75, it is a re-entry point. Okay. And if this re-entry point is not going to hold, that's mean we are going on a new signal with the NASDAQ. You know, it's a breaking every level. What is in here at 79.32.75? What is in there? First of all, we have a re-entry. Number two, we have a trailing stop one. It is a floor and fibs is a resistance. And there you go. We have a new signal buy at 5165 on the DAX. So keep your eye on that. First of all, we have a re-entry. This is number one. We have the minor trailing stop at 32.50, followed by floor and fibs major resistance at 35.25. And look at this magic here. Look at this magic. When you are using a MACD, ATR, all those are nonsense, you know. Now, if we look at this curve, now everything is telling you long. And sometimes it works, because what happened to break that number and it might be working. But we look at it different. We say we're not going long until that number, we close above that number. This is for us a confirmation that the short trades are over, you know. And as you see, the NASDAQ stop in this area here. So right now, what we need to do, we need to see if this NASDAQ able to survive that area or not. And there we go, folks. There we go. Welcome to Voodoo Trading. We should have called it Voodoo Trading. Anyway, this is the trick, folks, right there. You know, so I'm not going to be touching this market until we cross this one here and we get a new signal. So we have three elements here. And as you see, the NASDAQ is struggling on that area. And this is not funny if you don't know that. Can whack the market can whack you $200 right there, and this is a very bad news. You know. So there we go again, folks. We have been using that maneuver here for I don't know from day one for over a year here live. We've been using it for many years, but for you, you've been watching it for 1 year. Welcome to trading, guys. There we go. Holy bullet trading. There we go. 932.75 short. Welcome to trading. Okay, let me see what else we have on our hand. Okay, the ES, the CL is pullback, re-entry, and there is nothing. We have everything under cover. We did not buy this false movement, the false movement on the Nasdaq, and guess what? We still in that trade with $1,000. So, and we'll see what will happen. Coffee time. Be right back. Thank you. A new signal YM, and we are getting to new signal Nasdaq. A new signal Nasdaq. If you notice how the Nasdaq was shy at that number, finally was able to break it, and now we are about to have a new signal on the Nasdaq, and we have the YM is already plotting a signal. But if it was me, I will not take the YM right now. I will not get involved in the YM. Why? I want to see this ES giving me new signal. I don't trust the YM. I want to see this ES giving me new signal, buy signal, and then I will go ahead and get involved in the YM. As long as this ES is not giving me buy signal, I'm not gonna get involved. Now we have a new signal on the Nasdaq. It is a good trade, and it is an entry at 35. We have the YM, but we still missing the ES. We need to be in sequence. But the Nasdaq is a good trade. Now then 32.75 is become a support, not a resistance, you know. So this is where the market is holding on the Nasdaq and the Dow Jones until we see Mr. ES here break the last border, which is going to have a new signal on the ES buy signal. So it is comes in frequent, and it comes in, has to be the market synchronized before we decide to take any trade, and we will take a safe trade, you know. So we will not blow up our account, you know. Before you jump into the step trader and all this, there is nothing against that. But before you waste your money, try to do training, you know. Train yourself and then go to whatever you want to, you know. But when you are a good trader, we have a lot of private investors that will hire you. You don't need the company to hire you. You know, we have a lot of people in Houston that hire good traders, you know, without any um, any rules. You know, if you can make it, that will, you know, if you can prove yourself as a trader, they hire you. So when you are a good trader, you don't need to chase a company to give you money. This is a wrong thinking. If you are a good trader, if you're gonna go on those like a step trader or anything, you're gonna be paying money and you're gonna fail. Why? Because you're not a trader, and they test you, and then you have to put money again. Then you fail again. Yeah, you cannot just borrow system and then you put it on a step trader, and you're not a trader, and you think you're gonna pass the exam. You're not. You need to work, and then once you become a good trader, everybody will kiss your foot for you to come and work for them. You don't need to kiss anybody's heinies. So what I'm saying is, people are looking for a good traders, and they open all kind of accounts for you. So you don't need a company to give you $20,000. What is a $20,000? Where a private investor can lay 50,000, 100,000 for you to trade if you can prove yourself. So this is something a trader, they should look back and say, if I become a good trader, I can kick any door I want, any company I want. You know, you don't need to uh, asking for somebody to give you pity with a $20,000. What you can do with 20,000? Nothing. So we will be waiting on the ES new signal, and if we don't get the new signal, the Nasdaq and the YM is gonna get in trouble. One of the tricks we teach our traders to do, let's say this situation here, we are waiting on the ES. I don't want to go in a big hole with uh, with the with the YM. I don't want to do that. So what we can do, look at this. After 10, 15 ticks, I can close it. Okay, look at this. I can close it. It's closed. I don't want to get in the red. Then what I will do, I'll put it under a buy entry at the same number. A new signal, gold, sell. As you see, now I put a buy entry because the system telling me where I need to go in. I don't need to stay on that trade. Okay, so if that ES decided to go up, I will be lifted with the ES. If the ES fell to give me a long trade, you know what? I can cancel this order, but I don't need to be in the red. So don't give anything more than 10, 15 ticks on any system, on any auto trade. Do not give no more than 10, 15 ticks. You know, so this is when you see 10 ticks and didn't the market did not, like right now, I'll put a buy order. Why? because the ES has not confirmed with the rest of this market. We still on the sell. Nasdaq want to get up and move. The YM want to move up, but the ES fell at the moment. At the moment, the ES fell, which is going back and retest again. So I don't need to be nervous about my trade. I can close it and put it right there. And as you see here, there is a projection. Maybe it will be wiser to put it 1 inch above the projection. Now it is 262. So I will leave it at 262. If this ES coming in and give me new signal, you will not even have time to buy it on the YM because it's going to fly. And the Nasdaq is extremely strong. I'm going to hold on to the Nasdaq. It's doing very well. I'm not worried about the Nasdaq. I'm concerned about the 43.25 at the moment. But you know what? It's the same story on the Nasdaq. Don't let it burn you. 10 ticks didn't work. Close it. Put a limited order at 937 and wait. That's it. So we're gonna keep our eye on those and see what will happen. You know about again, guys, about a profit trader and the traders are good or not. We constantly have people, investors. We know a lot of investors in Europe and in USA. They always we talk, and we know each other for over 20 years, and it's constantly they say, Sam, keep your eye. If you see somebody um, good, let me know. And so there is always private investors are looking for a good traders, especially in the futures. From Germany, we have one guy not long time ago in Germany. Um, he wants somebody to manage 250,000 euro, not the $20,000, 250,000 euro. And he's a director in a company. We had another guy. I cannot call the name of the companies, but we have a few in Houston, very famous companies. We know them, on a personal level, and they're always looking for good traders, and they will open. But with I'm not attacking. Don't get me wrong, guys. I'm not attacking a step trader or any other ones. It's not my business what they do, and I'm sure they are doing a very good job. But what I'm saying is, for a trader individual, before you go ahead and pay money to any company like that, don't think because you're gonna borrow one system from one place and borrow the step trader from another place, and you don't have no experience, you're gonna fly. You're gonna crash. So before, if you like step trader, that's very fine. But before you enroll with the step trader, you need to practice for a couple of 3 months. You need to sit down and do your homework, because when you're gonna pay that company to give you test, that's what they are doing, giving you test if you are a genuine trader or not. And they have the rules. The rules is a bit hard because they want to filter a good trader from a bad trader. I don't blame them. There is nothing wrong with that. But how you are going to test yourself, uh, and you are 100% relying on Autotrade, so you're going to have an exam and the pilot license, and the only thing you know about this airplane, how to turn on the autopilot. You have no clue how the airplane works. You're gonna crash. Again, guys, there is no hidden in this market. There is no shortcut. You gotta work. In order for you to get the fruit from the market, you have to work, and you have to work hard, and you have to learn I mean, you don't have to trade manually. I can have the signals, take a trade, and now we are coming with a new scanner. You don't have to, but the knowledge to understand where you are in the market, this is a disaster if you don't know where you are in the market. If I'm taking a trade in the Nasdaq and the YM and I'm losing, I want to know why. I'm not just looking at the number. I know why the YM and the Nasdaq are not going anywhere, because they are sitting on a standby, waiting on Mr. ES here, and it looked like Mr. ES here is dying on us. Okay, so what does that mean? That mean if this ES is not gonna get up and go, we're not gonna get a new signal on the ES. This market has a potential to go back and give us a new signal to the short side. You know, so here is the story. Is not because um, I want you to trade manually. We have enough system for you to take away your motion and enter the market for you. But if you don't know how to manage it, this is a disaster. So how are you going to do test when you don't know anything about trading, and you are just wasting money and putting money for that company to test you, and you're gonna fail. So uh, don't think you discovered anything in this business. What you are doing, you're just denying yourself that it requires a little more work on your behalf, how to manage a trade. Why I closed the YM and I capped the Nasdaq as an example. Why I'm sitting on a standby on an ES. I mean, when you are trading, if you don't know where you are, I mean, I don't know how you're gonna think if somebody gonna give you money to trade, because you're going to crash. Reality going to crash, and if you think yourself you're gonna be fooled by somebody come out at the end of the day with a pre-recorded video, he have 100 charts open and 10 charts survive, and he's gonna show you 20 different time frame on 20 different instruments and tell you life is good. Is it really life is good on a pre-made video? This is reality, because here we are showing, we don't want to show the green, we don't want to show you the profit, we want to show you when this market is really troubling market, when this market is really uh, how it is taken from us energy to make a buck out of this business. So um, if a guy want to divorce his wife, don't call us and you want to buy an auto trade because you want to divorce your wife. I mean, if you're not a trader, you know, go get a job and divorce your wife. So uh, you know, so the trading is not something. If you're thinking about going on a holiday, I'll buy an auto trade for 2 months ahead of time so I can afford a nice holiday. It does not work this way. I'm saying it as is. I'm not doing sell talk here. It's trading. It's all about trading. You can take it, you can brush it off, but you will be back. Listen to this video 6 months from now. There is nothing easy in this market. There is nothing easy in this life when we're talking about money. When this guy is sitting in the opposite direction of you, he could be Chinese, he could be European, he could be from California, he could be from New York. When you are turning on your Ninja Trader and you're going live, you're putting your account on the table, and against somebody else putting his money on the table, and the smarter one, the one more experienced, is gonna clean that table, and that is the end of the story. So it is sitting. It's a war game, computer war game. Your money on the table against somebody else, his money on the table. He's not gonna say, "Well, Jim is a nice guy. I've had a couple beers in the bodega with him. I'll let him win that trade." They don't care. You're just a number at the broker. So reality is different, and the only one to blame is yourself if you don't do your own homework. But don't think, not my system, not anyone's system. I'm saying that today. Before you invest any money with anyone, any system, Don't invest money if you're not willing uh, to work at least for 3 months to learn what is trading all about. You know, uh, if you don't want to learn, go to Las Vegas, get yourself a nice drink. At least you know, you tell your children how you lost your money with a beautiful woman, serve you drink. Now we have a signal on the YM. This is igniting the Nasdaq. You see, now we have a new signal on the ES. Now everything is nice and funny and honey, you know. So there we go. And now we got filled on the YM, but the YM is not going that far. Be careful with the YM. It's a little bit tricky in this area, but there we go. Welcome to Trade It. There we go. We are on the road again. You made $1,000 on the way down. You can make another $1,000 on the way up. You know. So, guys, I apologize. I keep mentioning those because I don't want to misguide anyone, and I don't want you to say because if you buy my system, you're gonna get rich. No, if you want to buy my system, you have to work, or otherwise get yourself an auto trade, and then you will find out you wasted your money based on a pre-recorded video. You know, one day he show you the ES on a Renko bar, the second day on a minute, the ticks and on. He cannot even show you the same auto trade 2 days on the road with the same time frame. If if you want that kind of auto trade, go ahead and buy it, and we'll see you when you are broke. You know. The way we use the market analyzer, we use the same time frame every single day. We use a time frame every single day. We don't use a Renko bar one day and a tick chart one day and a line break another day, and I don't know what is in there in one day. Be careful here. There is a resistance, guys. So uh, uh, we, so this is reality, guys. We have the auto trades to help you get into the market and get out. At the end of the day, if you don't know what's going on, I cannot be holding your hands all day long. Today we are on the YouTube. Maybe tomorrow I don't feel like when I come in on the YouTube. That's why it is for free, because I don't have to answer any guy. I have my freedom. If I don't feel like when I come in, I don't feel. Nobody paying me to do this. Actually, I'm losing money by wasting 2 hours every day in here. So um, take advantage of it while it's free. Trust me, you need it. The end of the day, you have to know the market. That's it. There is no exit. A little setback on the market. I'm not worried about it because we have a resistance at 43.25, and the ES shining a little bit, but we are on the right direction. But what has caught my attention today, it is the Forex. The Forex, we have 99.7 ticks into the profit, and this is amazing. On the only one did go south is a euro, a British pound, but the rest did very well, and it is very interesting to see uh, what is the outcome on that one here. The new scanner, I cannot wait till I probably will send you a new picture to our members about the new scanner we're about to have. I'll send it privately. For the scalpers today, I mean, they did not do as good as the swing trading, but for the scalpers, The CL did very well. The ES flat, Nasdaq. I mean, if it wasn't the CL today on the scalper, if we look at the other trades, they didn't do bad, but they didn't make. Uh, we have on the Russell 495, YM for 40, 375 30-year Treasury bond. But half of the chunk was from the CL actually, and the ES was practically flat, and it's been trading since 6 o'clock this morning. So this is not a really um, uh, uh, inviting place to be. Okay, the market turned around, so we have to wait. I'll stay quiet for a few minutes till we get a new signal. I have a very good question by somebody just sent it to me. how to start training myself before I go with a big step trader or anything like this. It is the best time right now to use the micro account. It is something very good for this market, and especially for traders. And it's going to attract a lot of new traders coming in because of the micro account. So if I wanted to start today from zero, you know, uh, you could be sitting behind the screen for 10 years does not mean you are a trader. If you've been sitting 10 years behind the screen and you're not profitable, is irrelevant. You're smart. Everybody is smart, but it's irrelevant to the trading. You either know how to trade, you can spot it, or you don't. How to do that? Just use your micro account and go one trade ES, one trade NASDAQ, one trade YM, and you practice. You don't overmerge yourself. You put $1,000 at Ninja Trader Broker, and you start see this $1,000. It doesn't have to make $1,000, because we have people think by investing $1,000 they're gonna get back $1,000 every day, and nobody make 100%. We all have bad trades, bad days, good days, and like what I said, today we have the DAX made 6,000. That's mean you're done for this week. You cannot trade anymore. Like what I showed you today, if your auto trade made 3,000, this is an example, and your the 5 minutes did 6,000. You're done for this week. What you're looking for, you're done. And this is one trade, 6,000. Does that mean should I go tomorrow? No, you should not be trading tomorrow. You should be going to the beach tomorrow, enjoy life, than sitting behind a box. With the micro account, you can go on one trade every day, two trades. ES, Nasdaq, Dow Jones. Don't use two lots. Use one lot. The secret here is you're not using your motion. And for the last 10 years, we've been teaching people how to trade. I find out that a lot of traders, when they are on a sim, they do very well, but when they go live, they start making mistake. Why? It's the same chart, it's the same trade. Why? Because now they start using their motion, and they start over merging themselves. And when you are over merging yourself, you are in trouble. So how to get over it? When you are using one contract on the micro account, you are not using your motion. And this is a key in this business. Why? If I have five, or let's say I have $7,000, I want to trade the DAX. You have to put $6,500 to trade the DAX. And you're nervous. Take one day, bad day, to knock out 20, 30, 40% out of your capital. It takes one day. So when this guy, we received a lot of emails. How much you think money I need to invest? I don't know how good a trader you are. It's not something you put 1,000 a slot machine and it goes on from the other side 10,000. No, it does not work this way. So when you are using the micro account, and immediately go live with it, because now you can attract your attention on it, and then you start see the first week is going to be disaster no matter what you use. Why? A new trader is going to make mistakes. It's like a newborn baby. When he's trying to walk, he's going to fall many times before he is up and running. You're going to fall a lot. You're going to drop a lot. So by making mistakes on one contract, micro account, it is tolerable, and it is not direct damage to your account. And even if you have $1,000 account or $2,000 account, you can survive and nothing to be worried about. But then a day after a day, week after a week, you start learning your mistakes, and you start saying, you know what? I'm not taking this YM until I see the ES auto trade taking that trade. Or I will be using that auto trade from 9 to 12 and then I'm going to stop. Or I will use that auto trade from 10 to 12 and call it off. As an example here, the market analyzer, if you wanted to trade it, auto trade it, you can trade it in the morning at 8 o'clock Eastern time or at 9:45, but not at 9:30, because the market goes up and down. And this is going to be Ninja Trader all mixed up with so then you start learning your mistake. Then you start increasing your trade by not taking one micro account ES, you taking two micro account ES, and now you start getting your confidence. And once you start getting your confidence, then I will apply for that job, whether it is at Step Trader or some other company. And you say, look, on my micro account, this is how much I made, and then everybody can consider you as a trader or not a trader. But you do not say, I want to fly tomorrow because I know how to turn on the auto trader on. This is not going to work for you. And this is sad. I'm saying that today because we have experienced people like this, those last 10 years. The guy don't know anything. He has no money. He is emotionally corrupt. He's scared to touch the chart, but he want to make money. We all love making money, but I mean, if you don't have the experience, you don't have the money. How you think you're gonna fly? So, so this is a reality here. One thing also, if you want to use those kind of automated to trade, take every single. This is an example in ES today, 850 and a close. Different auto trades out there for sale. Some of them they use Renko bars to cover their mess in the auto trade. They cannot use minutes. But at the end of the day, this kind of trading, a blind trading, if this market moving, you will be making money. And if the market not moving, you will be losing money. It's not the auto trade all the time. This is a mystery where a trader think how we can spot a naive trader by somebody sending an email. Sam, can I turn on the auto trade 24/7? This is immediately put that trader in a spot. He's not an experienced trader, because if he's been around the market, he knows better. He cannot trade 24/7. I cannot trade 24/7. No one can trade 24/7. And here is a guy out of a blue moon. He has no experience, no money. He have $2,000. He want to trade 24/7. He want to trade 24 hours, non-stop. And those are disaster traders because they are living on a different planet. The reality is, this kind of trading, you are not in charge with that trading. So you are at the you are on the market. You're not in charge with anything. If this market moving, you will make money. If the market not moving, you will lose money. And you are at the right under the market mercy. But when we can look at chart and we let the auto trade taking our emotions away and take those trades for us, and we can manage that trade, we can dismiss a signal. We can say, yes, take that trade. No, don't take that trade. Yes, take the YM. No, I don't want the YM until the ES take a trade. Now we are talking about a guy with a little brain, and now he is going to the right direction. But when you are under the auto trade movement and you have no control, you have no right to complain if you have a bad day. Why? because you are not in control with anything, and could be the market not moving. Could be today the ES is not moving. As an example, this is today. Why we are coming here 2 hours a day, not for you to copy trade. Today, the Nasdaq and the YM, they wanted to go up, okay, and they were ready to go up, and the ES fell. What happened? It collapsed the whole market. So is it my auto trade problem, or is it you did not read the market? You know, and once the ES go up to those level, those two ES and Nasdaq and Dow Jones is gonna go up with the ES. There is nothing we can do about it. Another thing is when we first started today, we first started around 9:40. From 9:40 to 10:45, we made thousands of dollars, and now we are flat. And actually, we lost trade on the YM, and we lost a trade on the Nasdaq. So for those guys, sometimes they send an email, Sam, can I trade 24/7? What are you thinking? You know, can you sit on a gambling on a poker game 24/7 and make money? This is a poker game. Do you think you're gonna make it? Do you think you can go to any company, say, I want to be a trader, give me money, if you are not an experienced trader? Seriously? What are you thinking? You know, so the reality is different from a commercial, and we are here not promoting. We are not telling you, here's my system, you are going to be rich and buy it and have a nice life. We're not. We're saying, sometimes we are saying, like right now, my system is eating banana. It is a disaster right now. A minute ago was making thousands of dollars, and now it is just eating banana. It's nothing I can touch in this market. You're gonna make money right now. It is a flat, it's sideways. This is reality, and we're trying to be as honest as it could be. No one else is saying it as is as we are doing it. Nobody is saying it the way we are saying it. Honesty. And I get mad from a trader when he is naive trader. I get mad because I feel with him, you know, and it's because they've been misled. They've been misled heavily, you know. And a guy come in at night, show an auto trade making $20,000, and the guy, when he come in, and we are telling him he cannot make a $20,000, the first question he's saying, what's wrong with your system? The other system is making, okay, go ahead and buy the system for the one is claiming he's making 20,000. Or those commercials that they show you, you're earning $50,000 a month. Really? Well, if you look at him, it looks like he can use a new suit, or maybe he needs to, he can use a new set of teeth if he's really making $50,000. So this is just a talk. I'm giving an advice to anyone. I'm not promoting anything, and honestly, we have enough traders to keep us running 24/7. I'm bored with it. I am really bored with the misleading the traders from the forums. They telling you buy that system or buy that system. They all getting money under the table. You know, it is about collecting your email and direct you like cattle. You know, go left and go right. You should be smarter than that. There is no one gonna give you the crystal ball. No one. The reality is you need to develop your own trading. I can give you the tools, but if you don't know how to use it, you're gonna get in trouble. We give you the tools. You need to develop your own trading if you are really serious about trading. If you want to waste time, there is a plenty over there. Don't waste my time and your time. And we prefer to be left alone, honestly, than to have a amateur guy knocking my head every single 5 minutes. I am really bored with those traders. Really bored with them. And don't buy my system. Don't call me and don't send me any email. I prefer those traders to go to my competitors, because those guys, they are mess. Those guys, it takes one apple. We used to accept every trader. It takes one bad apple to ruin 10 years of work. When I have a guy don't know anything about trading and I'm gonna let him come as a trader, uh, and he doesn't want to do anything, he's not gonna say, I didn't do my homework. He said the system today didn't make money and I bought it from Sam. He's going to forget to say I didn't do my homework. So for those guys, do not send us an email. We don't want to sell you anything. I'm bored with those guys. Go to my competitors because I enjoy it better if you go to my competitors and let you have fun with my competitors. When this guy claiming on a video his auto trade can make 20,000 a day, please run and buy 2 licenses because you need it. But make sure your refrigerator is full before you buy those 2. And what I'm interested in, and a serious trader want to trade, want to learn how to trade and auto trade, not just auto trade. Those are my favorite traders. And in the last 10 years, we're sitting and gossiping here because there is nothing to trade. From those professional traders we've had, they have really experience and on their back. We have 95% satisfaction. Okay. Where is the best came in? This is a few years back. We let amateur traders come in. And that was the biggest mistake I made in my life. I let a guy come in and guys come in. They should not be in this business. So for me right now, it is very important those guys to go to my competitors and wish them the best. And you know what? And buy 2 licenses while he have them for sale. So I'm bored with it. Honestly bored with it. And honestly, I have missed to be enjoy 2 traders, customers, and I can talk to them and trade with them, than to have 20 people in my head, in my hand, don't know how to do anything. I need to hold their hands 24/7. It become, and I look forward to one day have a peace. I want professional traders. I'm looking for professional traders. And when you become a good traders, you don't need any company to provide money for you. I do provide money. I have a friends provide money, and we can take you in. You don't need any other company to. We have plenty investors. We have a lot of connection. That's what we are looking for. So this is the. Thank you, Ben. A new signal on the Russell, Ben said. It was buy at 54.8. Guys, well, Jim, I will never buy a jet. I will be the driver for the jet. But what I'm saying, Jim, it is about time somebody come in, and say the way it is the market, and every company here, they collect an email and they sell. Okay, I have 100 traders. We can direct them to buy this, not to buy this, sell this, and they are moving like cattle with them. It's all about marketing and money and selling. And this poor trader is coming in. He thinks he's gonna be rich, and he bump into thick wall. And what I'm saying is, you can make money by working, but you're not gonna be making money by borrowing. Exactly, Gary. If really as simple as what those people after the fact, the end of the day, they show an auto trade on a pre-recorded video, and then you get up in the morning, Gary, on Monday morning, the garbage man is not there, and nobody is cleaning your pool anymore, and everybody is happy living on their pool, drinking pina colada and auto trading, and then the economy Nobody is gonna be working a restaurant or a garbage man. Everybody is auto trading. Can you imagine that? So you did not discover anything by thinking about buying an auto trade and go immediately to step trader. You're just fooling yourself. I'm saying I'm not attacking step trader. I'm saying about the auto trades as well. So what I'm saying is learn how to trade before you even thinking about going forward, about anything in this life. Before you sell your home, before you sell your car, before you step out your expense, learn how to trade so you can have peaceful life. Uh, and good luck with that. It is all a new school. On the crude oil, okay, sir. On the crude oil, there is nothing on the crude oil right now. There is no trade on the crude oil. Uh, Nothing. There is nothing anymore in this market. It's finished. Is just sideways. There is nothing you can do. Nothing. You just sit on the side, my friend, and wait till we get some movement. There is nothing. It was a beautiful move early this morning, and now it's finished. Uh, we are waiting. Exactly, Ben. Learn how to fish correct. Yes, yes. No, but I'm sorry, guys. I just need to put everyone to reality here. And from the way I'm talking, I'm not promoting anything. You know that. So, uh, not just the crude oil, Ernest. Everything is chopped right now. Everything, it is mess. And now, no matter what you do, uh, it's not gonna do any good. Wait till the new signal until we get out of this messy area here, and messy area. We cannot do anything. We're just waiting on a new signal. Okay. So now it is 11:29. I will give it a little bit longer on here. And I apologize, guys. I'm not trying to offend anyone. I really apologize. I don't know how many people out there. I don't know who's out there. I really apologize. But think of me as a big brother and trying to correct you. I correct my son. That does not mean I hate you or I don't like you or I disrespect you. I'm telling you the way it is out of a respect, not the disrespect. So, and you know what? And I do that to my member. I try to push them to be a little bit more realistic for their own safety, and because I have a lot of passion for this business, and I want it to be every trader out there. Even we are sharing our system for free, without any pay to the outsider, and we did this from the first day, but then those competitors ruined it for us anyway. And we come back and we are showing and sharing with everyone out there without paying any money. And Because I want every trader, whether it's a member or non-members, uh, uh, to be good and not to be surprised. And honest to God, uh, I'm saying that it's like I'm talking to my little brother, So please, nobody get offended with me. This is not my. There is a CL. Well, your wishes come through, sir. We have a CL buy entry 56.22, target 56.49. The auto trade ticket, But look at this one. For those guys that wanted the CL, you have a bumper at 56.27. If you're not on that trade, Ernest, on the CL, you see this, the auto trade took it here. But you have an extreme resistance line at 56.27. I'll put it above, right there. I'll put it right there. 56.28, you know. The system, the auto trade took it here, you know. And there's two options here. You can put it buy at you can put a buy order, Ernest, at 56.28. If this market break that level, you are in. If you want to be aggressive trader, you can put a buy order at the projection with a very small stop loss. You see, sir? Look, I'm going to leave the trade on the projection. Look at this. Look. I'm going to leave it at 56. So always, Ernest, always, this is the auto trade taking it, okay? As we see, this is our level here, and this is our level here. And it happened to be the signal between those two lines, okay? So we either going to take that trade above or below, you know? So keep your eye on this one, sir, and it is your call. You can take that trade from 56.28, or you can take that trade from, look, I'm going to leave it for you. See how it's going to get filled. Actually, the NASDAQ on the zone, this is an early prediction. The zone automated trade already nailed the short. Look at this. Look at this. So that's mean the zone is coming now on the sell signal. There we go. Sell signal on the YM. 21. Yes, it's good. Take it on the YM. And it's coming on the NASDAQ as well. And it's coming ES. And it's coming NASDAQ ES is coming right now. So this is beautiful early entry on the NASDAQ. And now we're about to have a new signal. Look, we're about to have a new signal on the NASDAQ. But look, Ernest, you put it 23 short limited order because this is a zone here. And it is a double one. So you put it at 23 level, limited order, sell. Limited order, sell. ES, before the signal come in, I'll tell you where to put it. You put it limited order, 91.50. You see, the ES now took that trade, okay? This is the auto trade, the new signal, 92.50, target at 88.25. Jesus. Fine. But I will not take that signal. I will take it here, 91.50. 91.50. Now on the NASDAQ, put it under 23.25, limited, sell, and the ES put it at 91.50. I can override the auto trade and give you safe entry. If you are just auto trading, you will be taking that trade, and that's it. So we have a bad trade on the way up. The signal or the long trade did not, the market couldn't handle going up, and then the market decided to go back down, and this is how we nail it. One of the advantage in here, if we have a bad signal, we can always recover from that bad signal immediately. There is a new signal on the USD. we're about to have a new signal on the Nasdaq. Put it at 2275. Sell. We need to break that area here. Come on, break it. We are waiting on the ES. You see why? Keep it at 91.50. There we go. Sell order. There we go. On the way up, we didn't make 1,000, but on the way down earlier, we made 1,000, and this is another 1,000. There we go. And you are done for today. You cannot sit down all day long making money. Can I trade 24/7? No, you cannot trade 24/7. You come in at 9:35, 9:40. You take your trade by 12 o'clock. If you make it, you make it. If you don't make it, there is tomorrow. But you do not sit. The afternoon, you can sit down and practice on a micro account if you think you need to be practicing. But you should not be thinking. You see, where is this ES is bothering me? If this ES, you see, if this ES is not going to break those areas, that's why I said to put a limited order at 91.50. Because if the 91.50, if this market is not going to break the 91.50, it's going to make a mess on the Nasdaq and the YM. It's going to make a big mess on the Nasdaq and the YM. It's going to have an impact on your trade. So we have to look at the ES, Nasdaq, Dow Jones, because they work in sequence. And as you see right now, we can see now start pulling back on the YM, and now we are struggling on the Nasdaq because of the ES has not to break that area here. It is 91.50. So that's why we need to put a limited order on the ES 91.50. The signal given it to me at 92.50. I told you to put it at 91.50 because we need to break the 91.50. And the market is going to that direction, but it's taking time right now. Let's see. A little pullback is going to go ahead and project the ES on the 93.50. You can re-enter at 93.50 as well. Mr. Ernest, look what happened with the ESCL. Where I told you it's going to pull back, where is the projection, and it's going to be going. You see, sir? So I told you there is two options. Either you get it from the bottom or you get it above the line at 56.28. And there we go. This is it. Super. Those are the zone, my friend Lorenzo. Those are the zone plus. We have two systems. We have the basic zone, and we have a new system. It's not out there for sale. Called Zone Plus. It's only for members. Thank you for that comment, Jim. All right, guys, it's 12 o'clock, almost 12, and this is all what we have for today. I want to say thank you very much, and see you tomorrow. Again, I apologize. I did not try to offend anyone, but I need to make sense to the traders to not fool themselves and get shocked when they face reality. And it is our job also to let you say it as is, whether you accept it or not. And I hope Okay, Mr. Sato, I will talk to you later, sir. Give me a call later. I will talk to you. You have Lorenzo, the basic version. Yes, sir. Not the plus version. It is. It was made clear as for the subscribe ones, folks. Let me see. Okay, lunchtime, and thank you very much. And for any guys want support, we will be open our line again at 12:30, and then we will be taking support at 12:30. Now is half an hour lunch, and for any other questions for you, sir, and you're very welcome to call. And if we cannot answer, we call you back because that's me. We are on a telephone. Um, for our traders, any other questions about trading? Oh, yes, sir, you do. Yes, Lorenzo, you do. Trust me. Anyway, I need to show you today how to make those templates with the email. I'll show you where you have them. Guys, I don't see anything anymore. Okay, see you tomorrow, 10 o'clock. And if we have time, we'll do it before 10 o'clock. God bless you all. Be careful, guys. It is a chop. I don't know for how long, but it is a choppy day. See you. Bye.